Jack Shower thing, man. A big thing. The man in a play balloon. I just trickle the parade. So just tune in for Jack Shower, you don't know. Power. Sean. You can't take me more than an hour. Me no matter where man wants to, me I go search for find Jack Shower. Hey, the man there, I'll reach this video man. I'm going to set up a plan. And I even want to do my thing. Better about Jack Shower video man thing. Ah. So when me a big up Jack Shower, you have to know, say.
Yes, my people, greetings again. Greetings again. You all know this is Jack Shower. Yeah. And you know, we love to keep you informed of my situation and things I may do. You know, because your job, I'm a hobby to do this. So just good evening. Today is the first day of May 2026. 21 days from now, I'll be 69 years old. One leg away from the 3 scores and 10. What we really want to talk about fun. I went to an event last night. It was not dance, it was just an event, you know. But it's about dance. A friend of mine, Professor Dana O. She's a professor at the University of the West Indies. And she really dances for an international. She's a dancehall advocate. She writes many books. Last night, this book that's called Inna the Dancehall. 20 years she had been in the dancehall 20. See, so this book was launched last night at the University of the West Indies. Neville Hall Lecture Theatre. I was invited. She told me to come, but when I come, I never know. But I call her back, she said, yeah, I have a video, but I never know what the event was all about. Because I find out I can't run go back, I carry out everything in my arsenal, everything, because I didn't know what it was all about. So I just carry everything. I'm glad I did. Yeah, so it was the launching of Inna the Dancehall 20. Well, we got up from early, you know, because the event starts 6, but she informed me, so I have to be more from early because sometimes chop it. Up let's in the evening time to go get hectic, so we leave out exactly 3 o'clock. And we reach before 4 and we reach, she wasn't there. But the people know about the event, so they assist me some way till she come. She never come. When she come, I put myself together, I call her and say, just wait till the event, the venue open, so I can go in. So I was going on, maybe to set myself proper scene. So what I'm going to do now, I get everything from a reach, from your leave out, straight to the venue, until the venue done. See me? Yeah. Inna the Dancehall 20. Neville Hall Lecture Theatre, University of the West Indies, Mona. And the host was Professor Dana O. She's the author of the book. And she's a very good friend of mine. So this is Jack Shower now reporting from my studio. See me? So I'm going to take a break. But before I take the break, you know me always have artists on the book commercial. We'll have up on a long time commercial.
Tell it, high power, supernatural blood clot power. Remember that, member and medicine. No changes, you know. So I
That
request
was
that sound.
Natural Blacks years ago, Mount View Avenue. I go on an event and I see him. Kind time back then when me I go places and I see the artists them have to double deal with me. So it's a long time I do them thing there. So all of the people who try to do them thing, I do them thing there long time. And me originate, me start it, so them relate. I am the original, you know. Me are the last of the Mohicans. Me are the old grown Godzilla. Me are the old grown Grand Poopa. None of them. All the cinema real up. None of them. So I never send for them in the dancer. See me? Two original veterans here. King Jammys and Jack Sauer. See, plus other distinguished guests. See me? So I just want to give a shout out to Professor Dana Hope, making me be a part of that era. See me? No one else couldn't fit the criteria. You see me? So I just want to big up yourself, Professor Dana Hope. See me? Well, let me tell you, say, everything from a leave out, me I was see and you see what I want. Everything, when I leave out nothing. See, so once again, big up yourself, Professor Dana Hope. And this is Jackson reporting live from the shoulders of Jackson. So we have started from the touch out and then on the road. That's how we do it thing. The channel is Jackson Archive. So tell a friend, to like, share and subscribe to the content because I have so much in store for you. See, first of May 2026 and I have a joyful day. One Jackson up on the see there.
What Jackson?
Yeah. The name Jackson is a household in every country. You know, so I'm on my way to Inna the Dance 2026. Me and my virgin Dean, see them a long time, virgin.
Rastafari.
I years you do what, see me. And you know, so me in the car, just I talk to my virgin young girl. One Jackson up on the app. You see them? The name Jackson Monument in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm on my way to Inna the Dance 2026, the University of the West Indies. One of them all, see me, something like that all, yeah, see me, so up them I'm going to have a birthday team. But the lady say at 6 o'clock in about set to move through the traffic, and I don't know, I'm going to say I have to leave out from early. Well, I made this, you know, see me, I'm always on time, see me, and I love them, I see them early so I can get the second thing because I don't know what it's going to be.
Hold them again, hold them again.
Yeah. One Jack show up on the app. Yeah. See me. Come on. Come on. Good evening to all of my fans. Big up to all platform. I guess you know all me already. Jack Sauer. Alright, at this present moment, I'm at the Nebel Hall Lecture Theatre. Right in the heart of the UWI campus. Yeah, there's something going on here. There's an event taking place. Very important event. It's called Inna the Dance Hall 2026. And I was invited by Professor Dr. Dana Hope. Something the one going on rah. It's an event, you know. And you see who them invited. I read that Prince Jam is supposed to be here. I don't know which it is, but I hear Sir Father Jam is there. See me? But the matter is that I'm here and I'm invited. That means I'm important. Some of us want big up Professor Dr. Dana Hope again. See me? On our murder's journey, making me be a part of this era. See me? So it's gonna be in one of them theater, but she's not here yet. Some of us are waiting for her when she come. See me? So I said before, maybe a Nebel Hall Lecture Center, and the program is slated in the Dance Hall 2026. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I come full out, I come gear feet, I bring out spear feet. See me? Yeah, so me I want a long time co-worker there. And him co-worker, family to the business, Lexus, so I'm sound and know him already. See me? But as you can see, me age another business, I know. Me the last of the Mohicans. All of them used to them come and gone. Me give have to stay. See me? And a lot of people recognize that. See me? So me an icon in another business. Real icon. I just come to this. See me? Me in another business more than 3 decades, more than 4 decades. See me? Long time. See me? So my name stand predominate. I'm the last of the Mohicans. So she chose me for this event. So me there I wait till 4 o'clock. So the venue can open and me can go and go see what it's like and see what it's all about. You know, see me? Because so the thing set. So greetings and me just there wait for Professor Dr. Donna Hope. She's a very good friend of mine. So she's Jackson reporting from the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. No, all right. I'm Jackson, I'm reporting live from the University of the West Indies in the dance of 2026, the Mona campus. Jackson reporting live. And yeah, at the University of the West Indies. It's a function called Inner the Dance, hosted by Professor Dr. Dana Hope. And I mean them say, because me at the Living Archives, Jackson reporting live from the Neville Hall Lecture Hall at the University of the West Indies campus. We are set up a thing live. I'll be streaming live, I'll be taking pictures, and I'll be videotaping, and I'm going to lecture so on. This is Jackson reporting live from the students of the University of the West Indies, Neville Lecture Hall, University of the West Indies, and I'm out. You want to say something?
Good evening. We're here to celebrate 20 years of the publication In the Dancehall by Prof. Hope. Congrats, Prof.
Thank you. Jackson from Jackson again, reporting live from the University of the West Indies, Neville Hall Lecture Theatre. In the Dancehall 2026, hosted by Professor Dana Hope. I was invited to come here to cover this event, but you never know what kind of event, but just make sure I come fully power and fully equipped. But it looked like she have a book but she launch in the Dancehall 2026. So I'm outside of the lecture hall, see, I try to get everything covered and start to do. See, so let's big up on yourself, people. This is Jackson reporting live.
Celebrating the vibrant, ever-evolving culture that continues to inspire her work and all of us. So whether you are a scholar, an artist, a student, or simply a lover of Jamaican culture, I invite you this evening to engage fully, reflect deeply, and celebrate unapologetically. No sidelines tonight. Full participation. And So, settle in, stay engaged, no early exit, cola vibes. Welcome to Inna the Dance Hall at 20. To bring greetings is Miss Christine Randall. She is the director from the UWI Press. Make her welcome. Thereafter coming from the Institute of Caribbean Studies will be Dr. Dennis Howard, sitting in for Dr. Dave Dawson, the director of that institute. Make them welcome. Yes. So, okay, I should come give her more vibe again.
Very much. MC, then, as the University of the West Indies Press, it is our distinct privilege to celebrate 20 years of Inna the Dance Hall by Donna Hope, a book that exemplifies the very best of what scholarly publishing can achieve. We not only celebrate a book, we honor a work that has moved deliberately and unapologetically between two worlds. Inna the Dance Hall stands as a powerful example of what it means for scholarship to meet culture where it lives. At the UWI Press, our mission has always been to publish scholarship that matters, work that is rigorous but relevant, grounded in research yet attuned to the realities of the Caribbean and its global diaspora. Inna the Dance Hall embodies that mission. It bridges the space between academia and popular culture without compromising either. And in doing so, it invites a broader audience into conversations that might otherwise remain confined to academia. Dancehall, as we know, is not just music. It is language, it is fashion, it is performance, it is resistance, it is aspiration, a dynamic cultural force that shapes and reflects society and issues of identity, power, gender, and aspiration. Inna the Dance Hall captures this complexity and gives us the tools to understand not only the culture itself, but the broader social realities from which it emerges, questions of class, gender, power, and agency. For us as a publisher at UWI Press, though this book represents something more, it signals what is possible when we trust Caribbean voices to interpret Caribbean realities on our own terms. It demonstrates that our cultural expressions are not just peripheral to scholarship, they are central to it. And it reminds us that when academic books engage meaningfully with popular culture, they don't lose authority, they gain relevance, they gain reach, and the all popular word these days, impact. When we support work that is both intellectually rigorous and culturally resonant, we expand the reach and the impact of knowledge. We affirm that our stories, our cultural forms, and our ways of knowing are worthy of deep engagement and global attention. Thank you. 20 years on, the significance of this work in the dance hall has not faded. If anything, it has grown. The conversations around dancehall, its influence, its contradictions, its global reach have only intensified. And this book remains a foundation upon which so much subsequent scholarship and public discourse has been built. The University of the West Indies Press joins the chorus of congratulations to Professor Hope for this remarkable contribution, and we reaffirm our commitment to publishing work that speaks with equal power, clarity, and cultural resonance. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Wagwan popcorn. It's dance also, you know, before you got started. Donna, this event could not have happened without people like Lloyd King, Johnny James, and of course, the amazing, wait a minute, Jack Sauer.
Yeah, right here. Oh, wait.
Jesus, man. Jack Sauer,
Yeah.
the man of the moment. This is one of the man who distinct pleasure on behalf of Dr. Goss to welcome you to this special celebration marking the 20th anniversary of Professor Donald P. Hope's landmark publication, Inna the Dancehall. Tonight is more than a commemoration of a book. It is a recognition of a major intellectual intervention into the study of Jamaican popular culture, dancehall, gender, identity, class, performance, and the lived realities of our people. When Inna the Dancehall entered the public and academic space, it helped to shift the conversation. It insisted that dancehall was not merely entertainment, not merely noise, not merely controversy, but a serious cultural text worthy of deep scholarly attention. Professor Hope's work opened doors. It gave students, researchers, cultural workers, policymakers, artists, sound system man, video man, nobody ready for the video like yet, and the wider public a language through which a better understanding of the dancehall space could be imagined. It examined the tension, contradictions, creativity, resistance, sexuality, style, and the survival strategies embedded in dancehall culture. In doing so, it helped to legitimize an area of Jamaican life, moral panic, aka the Noise Abatement Act. For the University of the West Indies and the wider Caribbean intellectual community, this publication stands as part of a broader project, the serious study of ourselves. It reminds us that the academy must not stand apart from the people. Remember, we must not stand apart from the people, but must listen to the street, the sound system, the dance, the studio, the community, and the voices that shape our national and regional imagination. Tonight, we honor not only the book, but also the scholar behind it. Professor Hope has been courageous, consistent, committed to her work. She has helped to carve out a space for dancehall studies, popular culture studies, and cultural analysis rooted in Jamaican experience. Her scholarship reminds us that culture is not peripheral. It is the culture jackass. They always say it's the economy stupid, but we say it's the culture jackass. And it's not peripheral to our development. It is central to how we understand power, belonging, aspiration, and identity. To Professor Hope, we say congratulations. Big up yourself, dancehall queen. Your work has inspired generations of students and scholars, including myself. It has challenged assumptions, expanded the boundaries of Caribbean cultural studies, and affirmed the importance of taking Jamaican popular culture seriously on its own terms. To our guests, colleagues, students, artists, friends, and members of the wider cultural community, welcome. Your presence here signals the importance of this historic moment and the continuing relevance of this work. May tonight's celebration be one of reflection, appreciation, lively conversation, and renewed commitment to the study and preservation of Jamaican culture in all its complexity. Thank you, welcome, and enjoy the evening.
The book, Inna the Dancehall, normally fetching quite a high price. But for tonight, there is a discounted price that the publishers will be offering. So for $3,920, you can have that book. So make sure that you get a copy as soon as you can, and we will give you some ideas about how that is possible during the course of the evening. Also, we have brought some treasures with us. So there are some giveaways here, and we're going to be giving those out at a certain point during the program. So what is treasure box. There is a copy of Inner the Dance Hall. There's a copy of Reggae Stories. There's a copy of Dancehall Queen. There's a copy of Chicken Back Gravy. Alright, some people may want that already. I can't tell you when you're going to get it. So just be vigilant. Hold on there. There are 4 VIP passes to Bunny Striker Lee Museum Tour. Right? So all of those are up for grabs. And the first one is going. And I'm going to give you an easy start to gain one of these treasures. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, this event celebrates 20 years of Inner the Dance Hall. But what does the Act 20 represent? This year celebrates 20 years of Inner the Dance Hall. But what does Act 20 represents? If you can tell me that, one of these books will be yours. So I am awaiting that response. Is there a hand going up? Everybody look puzzled. Whoa. Oh, should I repeat the question? This event celebrates 20 years of Inner the Dance Hall. But what does the Act 20 represent? No, we want a particular word with the 20. Huh? 20th anniversary. Who said that? Over here. Okay. The 20th anniversary. Yeah, of the book. That's the English language for you. Right? So, who is that person? I heard that voice. Okay, and 2 hands over there, I heard 1 voice. Okay, come forward. Prof Hope, as she comes, could you just present her with the book, Reggae Stories? Oh, you want, listen. I can't promise you that the others are going to be easy, you know, but I'll try. I won't play any more semantics with the language. I'll try to see if I can just ask you a question. It's of culture, gender, entertainment, and sport. And doing so, deputizing for her is Mr. Philip Clark. Please make him welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. All right. I bring greetings, as was said before, on behalf of Honorable Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Minister Grange. She is unavoidably absent and sends her greetings to Professor Hope and the team at the University of West Indies. It is a pleasure to join you both in person and in spirit for Inner the Dance Hall at 20 Legacy, Culture and Living Archive. Because tonight is not just an anniversary. This is a celebration of a movement, a sound, a space, a way of life. 20 years ago, Inner the Dance Hall stepped forward and said something that many people were not ready to hear. That dancehall is not just vibes, it is voice, it is identity, it is power. Dancehall is where ghetto youth turn struggle into style, where language bends and remixes itself into poetry, where fashion, music, and attitude come together to tell Jamaica's story, raw, real, and unfiltered. And let's be honest. honest, long before the world started studying dancehall, we were living it. From sound system culture to the global stage, dancehall has always been one of Jamaica's strongest cultural forces. It influences music, fashion, slang, and lifestyle across continents. And yet, for years, it was misunderstood and sometimes pushed to the margins. So the work we honor tonight did something important. It said, take dancehall seriously. Not just as entertainment, but as a legitimate space of knowledge, creativity, and cultural expression. And today, we are seeing the results of that shift. Dancehall is now central to conversations about the creative economy. It is a driver of jobs, entrepreneurship, and global cultural exchange. It is a key pillar in how Brand Jamaica shows up on the world stage. As a ministry, we recognize that this culture, our culture, is not something to be sidelined. It is something to be invested in, protected, documented, and celebrated. And Minister Green wants us to know that coming on stream this year is something called the Cultural Development Fund, which will serve many purposes, but relevant to tonight, it will help to fund dancehall events and, of course, entrepreneurial ventures within that space. And also, the ministry is collaborating with universities across Jamaica to start an institute which will have a curriculum which will be inclusive of dancehall, and many of the books that Professor Hope has written will be in the reading archive. That is why a living archive like this is so critical, because if we don't tell our stories and preserve our spaces, somebody else will tell it for us, and not always the right way. So tonight, we celebrate the scholars, yes, but we also celebrate the selectors, the producers, the artists, the dancers, the promoters, the whole ecosystem that keeps dancehall alive and evolving. To all who have carried this culture forward, respect is due. And as we mark 20 years of this groundbreaking work, we also look ahead, because dancehall is not static. It is always becoming, always shifting, always creating something new. So the question is not just where we've been, but where we're going next. So on behalf of Minister Grange, I give thanks for the work, the legacy, and the vision, and I wish for you all a powerful and uplifting evening. Thank you.
At two ends of the continuum, I thought I'd give myself some trouble. So at two ends of the continuum, you have church over one and you have dancehall over the other. Shouldn't be so, but such it is. And I've always wondered why it's such a difference, because they're actually quite similar, you know.